not big on fashion trends necessarily, but I've been looking out there at the news and it seems like brown shirts are in style around now. And most of that has to do with Donald Trump and Kristi Noem, and they're dispatching law enforcement everywhere, trampling over people's constitutional rights. And we're gonna talk about a few of the rights that you thought you had that you don't anymore. The first, though, is definitely the right to protest. Take a look.
Mine. We're taking America back, baby. Esto es para América. Los Estados Unidos es número uno.
Yeah, so that's not great necessarily. So you have anonymous, masked law enforcement. You don't get to see their face for some reason, and they see a sign that they don't like, and they decide, no, I'm taking it down. No, this isn't about violence. This is about the worst of the worst. It wasn't like there was a migrant hiding behind the sign. They don't think you should have those rights. They're taking America back, presumably from a time when you could protest and you could assemble. Not anymore, according to them. And honestly, what am I supposed to be mad at them for their confidence? Why wouldn't they be confident? They're fully above the law. They're getting like $100 billion a year in funding. They're a private military, and they've been told you could do whatever you want. You could brutalize people. Does anyone think that if they start gunning down migrants, Trump is what, gonna disband ICE or something? No, they feel like this is a explicitly ideological and partisan thing. This is a private military. This is, thanks to the masks, Donald Trump and Kristi Noem's secret police. And they're acting like it. That's what they're doing, JR. We have more, but I wanna give you a chance to jump in.
Yeah, how many of these, I was counting them as ago. There's 7 to 8 of these guys that were necessary to rip down a paper sign off of a fence. 7 to 8 of them. Where's your money?
There could be staples, JR. You could hurt your finger on a staple or something.
They need this many guys, just like the sandwich thrower. They need like 100 guys, and then create some kind of another one of these cheesy, action-packed videos of them going after a guy that threw a Subway sandwich at this weak guy's chest, because that's all they're there for. They walk around the streets and look for something to do in order to do something based off of the money that they're paid to do nothing except look like they're intimidating. They look like little babies that really can't do anything else but run in a pack, in a gang to rip down a sign. Oh, and you're speaking Spanish? I thought we only speak English in this country, you traitor. Man, they don't care. As long as you're on the side of the fascists, then you're good for doing all this other stuff. But when is someone gonna find out how much we're paying for a sign to get torn down of your taxpayer dollars? All these folks that are very upset about this. I'm waiting for the pushback. Where is Elon?
Billions and billions and billions of dollars. That's how much we're paying. And by the way, I was just thinking we should have a shirt. And I was picturing like the iconic street, like the person throwing a Molotov cocktail, but you make it in the sandwich. And I was gonna have like a caption that says, this sandwich triggers fascists. But I looked and yeah, no, people have done that actually, and they should. I mean, I don't see t-shirts necessarily, but there's been street art of it. And yeah, that's the freak out. And again, America has a lot of foundational problems, but one is how commonly we mistake utter weakness for strength. That they think they look strong sending 20 guys to take in a sandwich thrower who had already said he'd come in willingly. They think that's strength when it's utter weakness. Anyway, by the way, they took away that sign and then they left a dildo there, I guess. All of this captured on a Ring camera. It was supposed to be disrespectful to the protesters. But it also raises some questions. Why did you already have a dildo when you went to that protest? I mean, no shame or anything. I think they should be legal. I'm not Ted Cruz, but why did you have the dildo? Did you accidentally leave it behind? Should somebody send it to you? Would you like to provide your address? Anyway,
the other 7 guys have to have something they're doing.
Exactly. So very briefly, I want to end with this because it's not just the right to assembly, your right to vote, choose your own representation, also very much under question lately. Let's jump into this.
Just outside of the downtown LA venue where Governor Gavin Newsom was actually holding a press conference today. And it appears that those Border Patrol agents are making arrests, illegal immigrants that I don't know if they were at this press conference, if they were in the area, but this is a very, as John put it when we first saw this video, a very in-your-face way to let Democrats know that you are going to do your job, that you're going to carry out these Trump policies.
Remember, we're focusing on the worst of the worst. So I don't know specific to what information that they had for that operation that they planned today, but it was based on the investigative work that all law enforcement officers do for every single operation they conduct.
Yeah, I buy that she doesn't know anything about that operation. She was probably busy getting dressed for her next photo shoot or whatever. But no, they went there to intimidate Gavin Newsom and Democrats. That's what they did. They talked about Donald Trump. They talked about in explicitly partisan terms while wearing uniforms, which they're legally not supposed to do. And then did they detain the worst of the worst? No, they detained a guy though, actually. Apparently his name was Angel. He was arrested by federal agents. And according to someone who works with him, Carlos Franco, he was in Little Tokyo delivering strawberries. He was just doing his normal delivery to the courthouse. It's pretty sad because I've got to go to work tomorrow and Angel isn't going to be there. Be careful in general, whether you're undocumented or not. He was doing his job, delivering strawberries. Worst of the worst. Hey, they got another terrorist. Thank God we have the fascists in power to protect us from people with fresh produce. JR, any final comment?
I'm tired of these people.
I know.
No.
More than tired.